Good morning, fellas. How we doing this morning?
I'm doing really well, considering my guy Bilal Coulibaly, who I discovered had the massive play last night to seal the home win against the Bucks. I mean, what a defensive play to get the win at home. Wins have been rare. That was a fun one last night.
Our guy Ben said he called him Balalcatraz.
That's a new nickname?
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah, I think the crowd was great last night. They were into the game and cheering, and when Bilal made that steal and was able to kind of ice the game the way he did, it was a pretty good moment for him, but also for the fans. So it was definitely a good feeling last night, but it wasn't just that play. He was pretty tremendous the entire time defensively and made a player like Giannis work all night. So, again, it's good to see him healthy. He missed all the training camp and find his sea legs, but he's one of the best defenders in the league for a reason, and we're happy to see him play well last night.
And what's that like when he holds Giannis 4 points under his average? I mean, that has to be like an A on his report card or the notes that you give him. I mean, that has to be encouraging, right?
Yeah, for sure. When we look at it, like we told you guys a few times, like we're looking at where you force them to take the shots and how you can increase the percentages, whether it goes in or not. And last night they were able to do that as a team, but also take away his assists and take away his rebounds. Like all of his numbers were down and get him in foul trouble. That's how you know the team's playing defensively on a string and really, really engaged. So that was a good win for our young team for sure. Now,
your vets really stepped up. CJ just had a couple big games, had a big game last night. Middleton down the stretch. Is it great to see the vets contributing like that? I know you guys want the young guys to develop.
Yeah. We want everybody to develop. We want everybody to feel like they're playing and getting better when they're here. And it was going to take some time to get used to playing with this young group and changing the offense. And we had a lot of changes in the offseason, but we knew who CJ was. We obviously had Chris here last year and knew what he could bring. And you just learn throughout the year on opportunities where they're going to be ready. And again, even though they struggled early to shoot the ball, like CJ's already back up to 40% and back to his averages. So he's going to be CJ. You need him for these type of moments. Our players feel confidence and feed off that. And they're in more games when they're playing well, and that's what we want right now.
CJ, since November 7th, Will, he's got two 25-point games. He's got two 40-point games. He had the 28 last night. You already mentioned his three-point percentage. He's shooting close to 41% from threes this year. I mean, year 13, he is still draining it.
Yeah, I think what you can see about CJ is just the consistency. Since I think it's 2015, whenever he hit that third-year bump, he shot 40% from three and averaged 20 points a game. Like, that's the definition of consistency offensively. And just his habits, like Bub Carrington's learning from him, learning the right shots to take. Keyshawn's learning when to touch the paint, things of that nature. And the guidance that he's giving him, there's a reason why we went after him and have him around to really help us through this process, because it is about more the outlook and where we're going moving forward and less about the outcomes. But in order to get to the right outcomes, you got to go through games like this, and that's important for us.
Not sure how long you'll have him.
Hey, what's up?
We have him here. That's most important.
Hey, so we have him now.
I was asking Coach.
Exactly.
Hey, I like to make it awkward.
I was asking Coach last week about Will Riley and him, and being sent down so he gets some minutes, and then you guys call him back up, and then I guess he went back down. Ben was telling me he went back down for like 5 hours or so, and he busted like 35 or something like that. Blew up. Talk about his development and what you guys are seeing from him.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like to use the word down. I think when guys go on assignment, they're just spending time with the go-go and getting reps. A lot of this stuff, sometimes fans don't realize it's planned out in advance. We plan these assignments 2-3 weeks out. And with this one specifically for Will, it was, hey, we're in town. We have 2 days off. We play a home game with the go-go. Let's send them with them to get some opportunity to just get real minutes, because we know that the schedule is a little dense in January, and especially coming up here in December. So we just wanted him to go down there and get reps, and Will's just building his confidence. He obviously was able to score and put the ball in the hole, but he made a lot of plays, timely plays. And I think you'll see tonight we'll have a few more guys out. Will get his opportunity. So Coach Keith meets with them before they spend time with the go-go. Here's what we want you to work on so that you get your opportunity when you come back. And hopefully he's just continuing to build his confidence. But the second half of the year, I think fans will see a lot more Will Riley, and we're really excited about the player we drafted there.
Talking to Will Dawkins, Wizards GM, on the Rude Guest Hotline. Rude's the most reliable heating and air conditioning products in the DMV. So you mentioned Bub Carrington, and last year in April, he really took off. He averaged 18 points a game, 7 assists in April. We were at the game against Orlando when he put up 32, 9, and 7. This year, he doesn't seem to be playing as much. He's not shooting as well. What have you seen in Bub's game? Why has that role that he had there at the end of the season, why has that not continued into this season?
Yeah, one, I wouldn't categorize Bub as not playing well this year. I think we're asking him to do different things, and he is in a different role. And the shooting has really jumped. I think he's shooting close to 42 or 43% from three right now. So, and his defense and physicality and meeting guys at half court, we call it the line of scrimmage on our end. Like as soon as you cross half court, like being there and being physical. So what we're asking him to do has shifted. I think Bub's still on time for where he needs to be. He's a year and a half out of college, where he was kind of a player who was 5'11" 3-4 years ago. So, like, his progress is going to take time, but what Bub brings to the team is the toughness, the competitiveness, the shooting. Mm-hmm. When he gets more opportunities to bring the ball up and handle and make more plays, I think you'll see those things rise. But for what we're asking him to do, I think it's important for people to understand, like, it's just the start of year two, and these things fluctuate, and we're happy with where he's at.